welcome back to the We'll Take It From Here podcast, guys. Another week, another episode. This episode is sponsored by Honest Supplements. Taking care of your health shouldn't mean overpaying for supplements. That's why Honest Supplements is changing the game by offering high-quality, lab-tested supplements at prices that actually make sense.
While most supplement brands keep raising prices, Honest Supplements keeps it simple with just a 50% markup, helping customers save an average of 40% per product.
So, guys, whether you're looking for daily vitamins, sports nutrition, wellness support, or weight management products, they've got you covered with trusted ingredients and transparent pricing.
If you're tired of paying premium prices for the same supplements, head over to honestsupplements.com and see how much you can save.
Guys, this show is also brought to you by Elevation Strength and Conditioning, which is a one-on-one online coaching platform designed for combat athletes by combat athletes.
In a world where informational overload is common, cookie-cutter programs seem to be the norm. It is impossible to know what you should be doing.
So it doesn't matter your experience level, guys, weekend warrior, amateur fighter, or maybe you're even seeking to be in the UFC. Elevation Strength and Conditioning is here and is designed to train you to the best of your ability to perform at your highest level while preventing injuries.
If you want to take your game to the next level, Elevation Strength and Conditioning is here to help.
So guys, visit the Elevation Strength and Conditioning website and mention that We'll Take It From Here sent you so they can hook you up with the free strategy goal to make your goals a reality. Welcome back, folks, to We'll Take It From Here with Joe and Timmy, episode 236. It is 88 degrees out. We are recording at 8 a.m. because it's going to be a scorcher. For the first time in the history of the earth, we sort of went toward the sun because yesterday was hot as fuck. And today is going to be even hotter. It is July 3rd, which means by the time you hear this, it will have already been the birthday of the greatest country in the world, the United States of America. And that's what this show is going to be about. I don't care what your fucking views are on this country is. It is the most free country, even though we can debate the intricacies of freedom, and I will agree with you on some of them, but it is the freest of all the countries so far, and it is so damn good, and if you don't believe it, ask the foreigner fans that have come here for the World Cup that were programmed to hate this country, and they love it. Yeah. So guess what, guys? Happy birthday, America, because America's birthday is tomorrow, but you're hearing it now. And in spirit of good American patriotism, Timmy decided to dress up for the occasion, and my dumbass decided to go all black.
He's pulling out his guinea roots over here.
Welcome to the show. Nobody. Happy birthday, America. Let's go into this. This is going to be a very patriotic-themed show.
Let's start it off. I hope everyone still has all 10 fingers and toes or whatever you started the weekend off with. I hope you end with, and you don't blow your hands off with fireworks. I hope you don't drink and drive, and I hope you overeat on glizzies.
So. Yes. Glizzies. Yeah. For those of you who may be not in our generation listening, because I know what they are, glizzies is hot dogs. Anyway, yeah, man. It's America's birthday, best country in the world, patriotic themed.
At least your phone's red.
Well, yeah, my phone's red. There we go. I've got it. And we got
the flag behind us.
We got the flag behind us. We've got
we got Al back here.
Al there. And we've got Arnold Schwarzenegger. We've got the Austrian. Anyway.
The Austrian who was the California governor.
Yes.
That probably would have ran for president if he could have.
Exactly. No, we just wanted to do a theme show here. Fucking shout out America. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what this is. We don't know what we're even going to talk about, but that's what makes this show great is the ingenuity. Ingenuity? Is that the word?
No. Ingenuity is the stuff I do at work.
What's the genuineness? What is I thought it was ingenuity. I think that is. Right?
No.
Who knows? Anyway, the genuineness of the show. See, that's not going to be edited out. Anyway.
Joe's on a kick this morning.
I'm on a kick.
Did you have your caffeine already?
I did. I had 2 cups of coffee, bro.
That's why.
2 cups of coffee.
He's ready to go. He's ready to go get that workout in.
Ooh,
get swole.
I'm going to get that swollen so I can go to the pool. Anyway, bro, America. 250 years old.
Yeah.
Amazing. That means that 1776 on July 4th, the Declaration.
It wasn't July 4th. All right, let's go into this.
All right, let's go.
So I think July 4th is the day they pick. let's go ahead, keep going. You're right.
All right, but let's see the day. But 1776, nonetheless, the Declaration of Independence was signed by our forefathers, thus declaring our independence from the monarchy, the Brits. Actually, funny story. I was talking with a client on a WebEx who lives in America, but he's from England. And we were having a conversation. And right before we saluted, he said bye. He goes, hey, he's like, hey, happy holidays, happy 4th. He goes, you guys going to be celebrating there? And in his British accent, he goes, we're friends now, right? And I was like, yes, happy 4th to you too. It was funny as shit. it was great.
All right. So there's 3 particular dates.
Yes.
July 2nd, Continental Congress voted for independence.
Got it.
July 4th, the Congress adopted the text of declaration.
Okay. So it was signed on the 2nd, and then
it was voted on the 2nd.
Okay.
They adopted the Declaration of Independence on the 4th, and everyone signed it on August 2nd.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, yeah, August 2nd would be, actually it wouldn't be.
Everything was signed then, but July 4th is when Congress adopted it.
So that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I knew the dates were a little weird.
Yeah, that's good.
But I also know, too, is there's a lot of stuff before that, too, that was going on. So that's just the official date. That history stuff's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I like that. I don't go too nerdy in it. I kind of like dabble every once in a while.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I mean, look, we're going to do a quiz later on, and you're going to be quizzing me now, because I think I've quizzed you quite a few.
Yeah.
So you're going to quiz me.
This one, you're usually more of a history buff. Like, you can name a lot more capitals and shit. I can't do that stuff.
Yeah. I like
so we're going to quiz you on it.
That's my nerd. That's my nerdiness. But yeah, I got to say, I actually never knew about that. I never knew that the Declaration was actually signed August 2nd and that it was adopted.
Yeah, because why would they teach that to us in school? And why would it be important to us at all? The origins of our country.
Right? But it's better than
we just whatever. I'm not going to go on my rant.
No, I mean, this show's about rants.
It's about the freedom of this country, not about how our education system's terrible.
Oh, yeah, sure. So, well, it's freedom to suck, right?
Yeah.
Psych. Anyway, no, we are, this is honestly... What I want to, there is something that I was going to, there is a method to the madness of the show. It's not just going to be all over the place. But what I did want to go over is, let's acknowledge the fact that this is the greatest country in the fucking world and that everyone else outside of it acknowledges it too. And sure, there are flaws. Like, I hate when people, what about, no shit, Sherlock. Every country's got their flaws, right? But this is the greatest one in the world. We don't need to go into, we have dug many times in past and previous episodes, where freedom is prevalent here, but if you look at the world, we're really not as free as we should be. But this is the freest of all the nations. You literally can say what you want.
Yeah. The First Amendment is huge.
It is very huge.
I don't think people really appreciate the First Amendment as much as they really should. And the First Amendment doesn't allow you to say whatever the fuck you want, whenever you want, wherever you want. There is limitations. You can say whatever you want, but there's repercussions regardless. You just legally can say that. But like, you can't promote violence and shit too. Like, that's not protected. But in other countries, you can't talk bad about your government. You can't curse off a cop.
No.
Any of the country you have that. A lot of countries have corrupt cops. I know with my wife dealing with a lot of the FIFA stuff, she was saying that players don't interact with the cops because in their home countries, that a lot of the Spanish countries she's dealing with, the cops are mostly corrupt, so they don't want to deal with them. Here, police brutality and stuff is something that's focused on, but I don't think people appreciate. And what I'm saying is not justifying saying it's okay to do bad things. I'm not saying that. I'm saying is, yes, we have stuff that's not perfect, but we are doing a much better job than most places in the world.
Absolutely.
So, like, here, you can curse off a cop, and you're constitutionally protected. You can say whatever the fuck you want to a cop. As long as you're not threatening them, you can say whatever the fuck that you want. It doesn't matter. Now, what the repercussions of that, you may get arrested and then have to sue the department. That's your choices.
That's your choice. Yeah, exactly.
But you can do that, and they technically aren't supposed to be able to do anything.
Exactly, and that's another thing I wanted to break with the First Amendment, the freedom of speech. Right. All these amendments and all these bills of rights are to protect the people from the government. Right. So when private institutions or private businesses decide to exercise their right to not want to serve you because of what you say, that's not a breach of freedom of speech unless there is a conspiracy and the government is telling you through fines to do something, then that is a breach of your constitutional rights. So a lot of people are like, oh, well, this business didn't want to do that. What happened to my freedom? It's like, dude, it's a private institution. It's not the government. It's to protect you from the government.
So here's the thing on that topic. If you think the government can force that business to serve you, then you don't have freedom.
Yeah, you don't have freedom. Exactly.
The government can force anyone to do anything. That is the equivalent of a girl saying no to having sex with you, and you're saying, I don't care, I want to, so I'm going to, and then you do it. That's called rape.
Yeah.
In this instance, it's the same thing. But everyone has the right to refuse customers. Mm-hmm. You're not entitled to. And even if you already paid for something, depending on the contract, it can be forced. But like, if the person doesn't want to do it anymore, you can't force them to do it. No. And this is the whole thing. This is one of the arguments with universal health care. Right? If people, you can't force a doctor to take care of you. It has to be free will. You can't do it. That's called slavery, forcing someone to work when they don't. So when things start to go away from free will and they're forced, that's where the issue is. And I think that's a lot of the arguments against leaning more to the socialist stuff, because the free will stops being possible. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I don't know if possible is the right word, but like, you don't have that. You don't have that option of freedom anymore. You're told what to do, and if you want to be told what to do, sign up for the military or become a police officer or something. So
no, it's very true. And like, to give an example, right? Hypothetically, it's almost like if government fined an institution for its patrons not wearing a mask for whatever reason, or getting a vaccine, right? Hypothetically. Anyway, let's go on to more positive shit. This is the greatest country in the world, and we are very fortunate to be here. Everyone, this is a melting pot for a reason. There is a reason why everyone wants to immigrate to this country and build a life for themselves, because of the opportunity, because of what you can accomplish. So that is why we are celebrating this country. I don't care what you think about it. And you want to know what the funny thing is? If you don't like this country, you're free to not like this country. I just don't give a shit about your opinion. And that's my right too. Fuck it.
You have the right to your opinion. Doesn't mean your opinion is right, and doesn't mean someone has to listen.
Yes. And do you want to know what's crazy? I was actually, me and my brother were having a conversation with a guy, it's our friend. It's a family friend so close we consider him a brother, and he considers us a brother, right? That's how fucking far back we've gone to each other. We were even talking about this. We were like, he was like, you guys and I could not be further on the spectrum politically when it comes to most things. But that doesn't mean I can't love you. That doesn't mean I can't have a conversation with you. That doesn't mean I can't hang out with you. That doesn't mean we can't disagree, and we have disagreed before. That doesn't mean that I'm going to hate you, that I'm not going to want to be with you, right? That's the beauty of this country, and it's true. That's always been the thing. And yes, I'm thinking of a particular individual that him and I have had many fucking arguments. You know who he is. And yes, I've gotten heated arguments. And yes, I've had said names, and he's said names. And guess what? At the end of the day, we're free to do that. It's, at the end of the day, you're going to get your heated arguments, but I don't hate the guy, right? I just disagree with him politically, and he disagrees with me politically.
And you should be able to do that.
And we should be able to do that. So what's it called? But no, that's it. I feel like in these days we are trained to either hate certain countries, hate certain people. We are purposely given the wrong information with regards to what's it called? What is it? With regards to,
you're gonna need to take it for a minute.
Yeah, that's fine. You're good. We are going to, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, we are trained by design to not know what's the truth, to hate certain institutions, to hate certain countries, and to basically be stripped of your morals. So at that point, you start to hate the country instead of the people running the country. And instead, and you start to hate the people on the other quote unquote side of you, instead of realizing that you're being pitted against each other. And a good example of this was before I came here. I was watching a YouTube video, on my random YouTube videos of the rivalry. I'm a big soccer guy. I don't know too much about Scottish soccer. I call it soccer. I don't care. People call it football. I don't know too much about it, but I know that Celtics, the Catholics, and Rangers, the Protestants, hate each other. The fans, right? It's the biggest rivalry in Scottish soccer. And it really put to light how the establishment can use sports to divide a populace, because those listening to the YouTube, now granted, I watched a 30-minute YouTube video with cut scenes, right? With what the creator and the content creator wanted its viewers to see based off of what he thought would be entertaining. And it was. So you see the hatred that the fans have for each other through a sport, but it goes much deeper than a sport. It goes through their religion, their political stances. And that is, it made me start to think, I'm like, yeah, honestly, that's what we see today. Like, we know that. And it's crazy how this has been infiltrated through every social aspect of our lives. And when you're growing up and you're involved in the sport, or you're involved in cheering and being a fan of the sport, you don't understand it and you don't see it until you really step back. And I was like, damn, that's going to go hand in hand in what we're talking about today, because it's really, you have to dig into the minutia and realize that you're being divided even through a sport. What I was saying, man, was before coming, basically what I said was how today we are programmed to hate certain individuals of another side, to hate certain individuals through their political belief, or hate the country instead of hating the people that are causing the division. And then I was watching a YouTube video on Scottish rivalry between Celtic and Rangers, and I was watching how the fans hate each other through a sport, but that was created.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How was it created?
Well, they didn't go in the video. The video was just to show the rivalry, but it's created through first of all, the Celtic fans are predominantly Catholic.
Yeah.
Rangers predominantly Protestant. Celts are primarily or I don't know if they're called Celts. I don't know from where you're from. They're predominantly anti-establishment. Rangers are primarily monarchy and establishment. So the hatred goes further than just a soccer team.
Yeah.
And that's where it's created, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's
the thing with that. We were watching a TV show last night, and ironic, the guy that made the comment in the show last night was also named Tim. But he goes, hard rigid rules are not good. Like, you can't follow hard rigid rules, and that's the thing. The difference between these two is, in general, when you're stuck on these two teams, you have hard rigid rules that you're stuck into. And the ironic part is, what was the Celtics were into? What?
Anti-establishment.
Anti-establishment, right? So that's kind of like less strict rules, but they're kind of strict on that. So the irony is there. But what people get stuck in is they have their team. They're stuck hard on, no, fuck them, and like, no, they're the enemy. No matter, and in sports, being playful with having a rival, that's good. But to a degree, if you let that overtake anything, that's the extreme level, and that's where things really start to degrade.
Yeah, 100%. And that's and the reason that I was bringing all this up and to bring it full circle is today's episode is going to be not only about the history, but let's fucking give pride to this damn country, man. Yeah. Let's give pride to this country. Sure, obviously there's things that are wrong with it. Okay, like, are we surprised that a country full of 340 million people or 320 million people has issues? Sure. But let's fucking celebrate this country.
We have 50 different states. Yeah, how many different territories with extreme different cultures in every fucking area of each state. I mean, look at New Jersey. North Jersey versus South Jersey is completely different.
And then Central Jersey is like, hey, we're here.
Yeah. Central Jersey doesn't exist. I'm just kidding. But we have so much farmland. We have mountain people. We have so much city people.
Hell yeah.
Like, we have MetLife Stadium. They say New York, but it's fucking New Jersey.
It's New Jersey.
We technically, the Statue of Liberty is on New Jersey property.
Yes,
on
it
New
is.
Jersey land. That's not part of the rant, but yeah. My point is that we're so vastly different everywhere. So the fact that we are where we're at is kind of impressive in my book.
It is.
But with that because of the diversity and the freedom we have, freedom comes with responsibility. What's the Peter Parker line? Great responsibility, great power comes great responsibility. Same with freedom.
Yeah. Peter Parker. So
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. Or maybe his uncle says it to him.
Yeah, I think his uncle.
Yeah, whatever. It depends which one. Anyway,
Uncle Ben.
Point. Yeah. Yeah, freedom.
Freedom, baby. Yeah. So that's why
my favorite thing is seeing all the Europeans embracing it. Yeah,
they love it.
My favorite is people getting obsessed with big pickup trucks. It doesn't get more American than that. That and then have some guns in your hands.
Bro, you know what's crazy? Did you see the one? I don't even know where that they had to have been in either one or two places, Florida or Texas only. And I say that because where the games are being played.
Yeah.
But they were like,
that's a good point.
Yeah, because this could be in the other states. But wherever they had their Airbnb, everyone on that fucking street had a propeller airplane instead of a car. So to go to they had airplanes. They would back out.
Airboats?
No, airplanes. So instead of backing out of your driveway with a car and going, you take off. And he was like, is this normal? Let me know. I didn't know this is normal. And all the comments are like, where the fuck are you? Yeah. Are you in Texas? You're in Florida? Never seen that before. Can't
definitely not San Francisco.
No, definitely not. And you can't have that where it's really like densely populated.
Yeah.
Had to have been Texas or Florida. Had to have been.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great to see. They fucking love it. The one Germany got knocked out. But the one Germany fan was literally just on Twitter every fucking time. He's just posting about how much he loves this country. Yeah. And they all say it too. They say, we were told to get ready, be scared. We were told to we were not going to be welcomed. And they're all saying, well, and all we're doing is we're fucking partying with the Americans. Did you see the Croatians? They basically bombed the wedding. All right. That's horrible language. I didn't want to say photobomb, but they crashed.
Yeah.
They crashed the wedding of this American couple, and they were just partying with
them.
That
was the middle of, was it New York City?
Yeah, it was New York City.
What was it? Who was the one rowing in New York City?
Oh, there's Norwegian fans.
The Norwegians. They were tormenting. I felt bad for the yoga class.
Good, fuck it. Who cares? That's great.
Well, it was hilarious. You're doing a yoga class in the middle of Times Square. You're gonna get attention. I'm sorry, that's the environment. You're in fucking Times Square. But you have hundreds, thousands of Norwegians fucking every move you're doing.
Yeah, right. That's fucking great.
Yeah, it's fun watching them. I think one of the countries was walking down like one of the ghettos, like one of the hood streets in California.
Oh no! This is my favorite one. It's Bosnians, the Bosnian fans.
Yes.
Bosnian fans, and for those you don't know, Bosnia wears blue, so they're all blue, white, and yellow.
The Crips,
the Crips
in the blood.
They literally walked through Inglewood, in full blue. The Bloods must have been so confused if they were even in that neighborhood.
Yeah,
fucking crazy.
And there's hundreds of them,
bro. But dude, think about that, dude. Tying it back into the greatness of this country, Bosnia. I'm not a really good buff on Bosnia, but I know there was a big war, right? It used to be Yugoslavia, so Serbia, Bosnia, right? And I guess Herzegovina, I don't know where that distinguishment comes in, but there was a lot of wars, right? Bosnia was, if I'm not mistaken, a communist, was led by communism all the time. Those fans don't give a fuck. Oh, no. I'm going to Inglewood. Where am I going? Inglewood? I don't give a fuck.
I think the comments I saw from them were like, we've been through so much fucking worse than this bullshit. But it's funny, too, is like just even talking about that is... gangs exist everywhere for all of time. Like it happens. But like, it's kind of a privilege that the Bloods and the Crips can exist in the sense that they do. They're fighting each other. They're running drugs and all that stuff. Where in Bosnia and all that stuff, they're going through wars, civil wars and shit. Like, like that kind of gang stuff is different than what we have and the mobsters and stuff. Like that's kind of a privilege of freedom. Yeah, which is a weird thing to even rationalize.
But it is true. It's crazy. So yeah, man, it's a great experience, and I think this World Cup unintentionally is going to be and I'm making a prediction, is going to unintentionally be a turning point when it comes to world issues, and by that I mean, sure, when everyone goes home and the World Cup's no longer there, everyone's attention is going to come back to what's going on, right? Yeah. Whatever you put your attention to. But now, a lot of those fans, the majority of the people in the country stayed in the country. But now those fans are going to come back and be like, bro, what we're seeing on the news is bullshit. I think it's going to be the very slight turn. Yeah. And it unintentionally happened, I think.
Yeah, I mean, just like COVID unintentionally showed how corrupt and how much propaganda there is out there.
Sure.
And it doesn't. It's like you said. It's a slow turn. It's like turning a cruise ship. aircraft carrier. Like, it takes a long time to make the adjustments.
But you just need that
yeah,
start.
and it's nice because I think I saw a German quote. It was, if you want to hate America, watch the news. If you want to love America, visit America.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And that's with any country, too. Well, most countries. Some countries, whatever. Speaking out my ass, I haven't been. I've never traveled to a country that I said I'm not going to go back to.
Mm-hmm.
The only place I don't want to go back to, not don't go back to, but I'm hesitant to going back is Canada. And I have in-laws that live there. There's nothing against the people. It just does. You don't have the freedom of speech you have like we do here, which is huge. So like that to me that's a little more dangerous. But I've never been in a country where the people have not been amazing.
Yeah, 100%.
People, for the most part, are good. There's evil across the whole world. There's crime everywhere, and you have to be vigilant and on your toes, and you have to take personal responsibility. And that is to me that key part. Personal responsibility is the key of being able to have freedom.
Yes.
Some people don't want personal responsibility. That's just fine, but that doesn't mean we're gonna fucking sugarcoat and fucking put bumpers and bubble wrap on everything for you.
Fuck that. No, personal responsibility is huge. Love that.
Yeah. All right. Should we get in the quiz?
Let's go in the quiz.
Anything else you want to rant on?
No, that's good. This is the best country in the world, guys. Sorry. It's the best country in the world, and you know who's going to make it better? You guys listening right now.
So, on the best country in the world, the fun part I have is people will talk about this. So, like, obviously the right-wingers love the country. It's left-wingers that have disdain to the country because there's things that need to get improved on. Whether anyone agrees on what it is, that's fine. No one does. But a lot of the left's comments will be, this country's terrible, all this shit, and then say these immigrants can't go back to their country because it's terrible. But also the country that they're coming from isn't terrible. It's not a shithole. It's racist to say that. But then they say they can't go back. They say this country sucks and is terrible, but people need to come here too. Like, it's completely oxymoron.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, to everyone that's on the left side, I give you an invitation to continue criticizing the country as you feel you need to, because that's A, you're right, and B, how progress is made. But be open to the fact that this country allows everyone to have the freedom to say whatever the fuck they want. Obviously, we already had the caveats. But with that is just because someone's coming here doesn't mean that A, they have the right, but B, their country's bad or good. Like, most of the time if they're coming here, they don't want to be there. Mm-hmm. Name an immigrant that came here and they were leaving something better than this.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
I mean, people, like, I have a friend that came from England. It's about the same. Except we have a lot more freedoms.
Yeah.
They don't have freedom of speech.
No, they don't.
Yeah, and they're dealing with an immigration problem that I see videos constantly of immigrants beating the shit out of women there.
Yeah,
and you can't protest there because that's it's.
Well, they are protesting. I know they can't, but they don't show it on the mainstream.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that.
Yeah, there's a lot of but they're technically not legally allowed to.
No, they're not. They're not.
They can't tweet or anything. So
they can't.
That's the point. In this country, as much as you don't like this country, there's a lot of stuff that you are given, and the stuff that you get to do, you can't do in other countries, and even free countries too.
Fuck
so. With that, we have improvement, but don't lose sight of why this country is so good, and getting the government more and more to do more and more stuff erodes the freedom that we have, which is what makes this country so great. And corporations aren't people, so fuck them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, facts.
Right. Not fuck them. There's
well, no, fuck them in
fuck that if they think that they can be treated as a person and you're a business.
I understood what you meant. Yeah, I understood what you meant. Perfect. Well said. All
right, quiz time?
Yes.
Sorry, everyone. I walked away because I am dog sitting today and my dogs are going crazy for a minute.
Okay.
How'd it feel to be by yourself for a little bit? You haven't done that in a while.
I haven't done that in a bit. I rant so fucking much that it's natural to me.
Yeah, you do. All right. So we're going to do a quiz. I'm going to
Right.
see what Joe knows of the first 10 amendments.
Let's see.
All right. 10.
All right. Freedom of speech, the right to bear arms. Number 2. Due process is number 5. Number 4 is having no soldiers in the house. I don't know. I don't know exact verbiage of this, but it's the right to like not having bearing soldiers in your home or something.
Which one you said that was 4?
That was 4, right?
No. So
3?
3 is soldiers. Restricts the quarters of soldiers in private homes without the owner's consent.
The right to due process is number 5? Or is that 4?
Yes, due process. Guarantees the right to due process, protecting against self-incrimination, double jeopardy.
Got it. And then there's the right to a jury or, to be judged. That's one
Which is
that 7?
So, yes.
Okay.
So 7 is guarantees the right of jury trial in federal civil cases.
Damn, dude. You know what sucks is like I'm very pro-American, pro-freedom, and it's like if I can't name all 10 Bill of Rights, it's like what the fuck?
No, that's called freedom. You can do that. So there's another one that has jury in it.
Is that number? You know what? So I said the first 3. I said 5 and 7. So I need 5 more, right?
Yeah.
What's
the 4th?
Why is 8 and 4 and 8 are very important, and I can't distinguish why I can't remember 4.
4? You want me to give you a hint on 4?
Yeah,
all right, keep going. See if you can remember any other ones.
No, you're gonna give me
4 and 8 are kind of along the same lines,
right?
And they are interacting with police.
Oh, it's the right to.
4th happens before 8.
Isn't it basically has something to like your right to like the? Is this something along with the Miranda rights? The right to like be attorney and have like
protection. 4th, protection against unreasonable search and seizures requires warrants to be based on probable cause. 8. Can you guess 8?
And is that the right to be like?
This is after the fact. You're arrested.
And then your right to you have to be, it's like innocent until proven guilty type thing. You have to have like
prohibition prohibits excessive bail, excessive fines, and cruel and unusual punishment.
That's what it is, cruel and unusual punishment. That's why that one sticks out. And then I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Give me hints on 9 and 10 because I don't know. It's completely.
What's this word?
Enumeration.
Yeah. So. The 9th Amendment clarifies that enumeration of certain rights in the Constitution does not mean that people do not have other written rights.
All right, I would have never got that one.
I think I don't know. I don't like how that's worded. I don't think that's correct. Number 10. Oh, this is it. Never mind. This is what I'm thinking of. Number 10 states that any powers not specifically delegated to the federal government by the Constitution are reserved to the states or to the people.
So that's basically like. We have a country, but you exist individually within that country. Something along those lines. And it wasn't 14 something about like the abolishment of something.
Oh, you want to keep going?
Well, no, I know it's like 14. 14 has something to do with like slavery or something. Like that's when like, because there was always amendments afterward, right? So when slavery ended, I think that was 14, right? 14 is sticking out in my mind.
1 second. All right. 11 limits the ability of individuals to sue states in federal court. 12th refines electoral college requiring separate ballots for president, vice president, which is weird because the president's vice president are the same one now. So 13 abolishes slavery.
That's what it was. 13.
14 grants citizens to all persons born in the U.S. and guarantees equal protection and due process. So that the 14th Amendment, that is the thing everyone talks about, birthright citizenship and all that. So that's the debate. And apparently the spirit of the law that people argue is that was meant for slaves given their freedom and that they were citizens. So like the issue I think what came from is that they were freed, but they said they didn't have the right to vote.
Yeah.
So, and 15th, I'm not saying prohibits denying the right to vote based on race, color, previous conditions of servitude.
So is that like when the suffrage in the 20s?
Yeah. So that was 1870. So the next 16 and 19 is progressive era. gives Congress the power to levy a federal income tax. Fuck you.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing that ever happened in this country.
That is the worst thing. Hold on a second. That's number 18?
16.
16? That is the shittiest fucking one.
So,
because it was supposed to be for World War I to help fund it.
Yeah.
And they said that it was going to go away right afterward, and then it never did. And that's by design.
just like tolls.
Yes. Fuck that.
Yeah. So, if you believe in taxes, I believe taxation is theft. No one's. If you're willing to give money, sure, but no. If you do not give your tax money, you are threatened by violence.
Sure.
That's theft.
That's extortion.
It's theft. But that right there, the ability for that is the downfall of our country. On top of establishing Federal Reserve, we do not have autonomy over our money.
No.
The government can do whatever the fuck they want with it. That's not us having autonomy over money. That is the government having autonomy. And the Federal Reserve is not
it's not
it's a private
institution.
And they say no, it's not. No, it is.
It is.
They lend us money and we can never pay it back. It's a fucking scam that they do. Yeah, whatever. 17th Amendment.
What's the one that's happening?
Establishes the direct election of U.S. senators by popular vote. 18th. Prohibits the manufacture, sale, and transportation of intoxicating liquors. Yeah, 18. 18 and 21, that's how you remember the vote.
Prohibition?
Prohibition, yeah. 18 gave it, 21 got rid of it.
Got rid of it.
My mom taught me that one.
That's actually, and that's funny that 21
because 18 and 21, yeah. 19 guarantees women the right to vote.
Okay, so that was the suffrage movement.
Yeah. 2022 mid-20th century refinements. 20 moves the presidential inauguration date to January 20th to shorten the lame duck period.
Okay.
I guess the lame duck period is the time from after the election to when the new president takes over.
Sure.
21, it repeals the 18th Amendment. Because freedom. So on that topic, I find this hilarious that people argue about not legalizing drugs, but drink alcohol.
Drink alcohol, right? It's funny. It's crazy. It's crazy.
So personal freedom is where things become responsible. So I don't believe that you should go to jail for doing something that you want to do to your body, as long as you're not harming anyone. If you're out in public, here's the argument I always get, that I always have is, if you're out in public and you're under the influence, you're not supposed to be in public intoxicated. Doesn't matter what it is, you're not supposed to be. But let's say you're in public, you're intoxicated, but you're not doing anything wrong, who cares, right? But if you're doing something wrong, you're still doing that thing that's wrong. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't matter what extra stuff that happens. If you're stealing from people, you're stealing from people. I don't care if you're a drug addict or not. The issue isn't stealing. The issue isn't drugs. The issue is you're stealing from people.
Yeah.
So, like, the whole thing, it drives me fucking nuts. 22. What do you think 22 is?
Wasn't that, didn't you say 20 and 22 is the same thing? Something?
No, 18 and 21.
I thought you said 20 and 22
No,
afterward.
20 to 22 is 20th century refinements.
Oh, that's what you said. 22.
20. Yeah, 1951.
That 50s is around the
Has to do with the president.
Eisenhower?
No, the 22nd Amendment has to do with the president.
Yeah. Oh, it has to do with the president? The president has... is it something with vetoing or something?
No, limits the number of serving president maximum to 2 terms.
Oh, okay, nice, awesome. Yeah, because Roosevelt had 3 terms, right? Yeah. FDR, right. Not Teddy. 23
to 27. All right, the last 5. I can count. 23 gives D.C. residents the right to vote for president and grants them electoral college votes. 24 prohibits poll taxes in federal elections, removing a major barrier for black voters. Poll tax to me is just fucking wild. Yeah, the tax to go vote again. Yeah, taxes is theft.
Yeah.
Taxes are deterrents. Fees are deterrents. If you have to pay a fee for a license or anything like that, it's a deterrent.
Let me tell you the thing about taxes, because everyone's argument when they say pay your taxes and they don't think that there's a conspiracy behind it is, well, who's going to fund the schools? Who's going to fund the towns? Guys, open your fucking eyes. Literally, do we have the cleanliness or the security of some of these other? It's ironic. I'm about to bring up other countries like Dubai, right, where everything is so goddamn clean.
But that's because it's extremely strict.
Exactly. Yes. 100%.
But like Japan is their culture too.
100%. But what I'm saying is, like, if you were able to show me that the taxpayer dollars was producing some of the best schools, was producing some of the cleanest fucking cities, the most safe cities, the most clean and the best roads, I would have a hard time arguing against it. Too bad that's not the case.
Yeah. They don't really back what they're saying with with the taxes. They go nowhere because anytime the government gets involved, the efficiency goes to zero. 25th Amendment clarifies presidential succession and establishes procedure for handling presidential disability.
Oh, yeah, that's the fucking everyone's with the impeachment and all that shit.
26 lowers the voting age from 21 to 18.
There's 27 amendments?
I did not realize I was in 71.
Yeah.
All right, 27th Amendment, 1992, delays congressional salary increase from taking effect until after the next congressional election.
Isn't it crazy how it started to get a little bit more like toward the fucking...
Yeah. So the 28th Amendment should be term limits.
Yes.
And the 29th Amendment should be the salary of all these people should be the median salary of the people in their state.
I love that because that would force them to actually want. Because think about it.
But they're just gonna fucking skew the numbers, whatever. But it's still they're limited.
Yeah,
they can't have arbitrary fucking the median, not the above upper middle class. The median fucking number. Fuck you. You're a public servant.
Let's have a little.
If you want to make money, don't be there.
Let's have a little fun. I'm gonna quiz you now. This just came off the top of my head. All right. Ready? We can. All right. Name me, please, the 13 original colonies.
Delaware. Isn't Delaware the first state?
Mm-hmm.
Jersey, Massachusetts, Vermont.
No,
not Vermont. Okay. New York.
Yes.
Rhode Island. No.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay.
That's 5.
Connecticut?
Yes.
This is a good one. This is really good. All right. Ohio.
No.
I said Virginia, right?
Yeah.
New Hampshire?
No, not New Hampshire. Stick on the East Coast, though.
Yeah. Did I say Virginia?
Well, I mean, I don't know if you said it in the beginning.
Virginia and Delaware. I think I said Delaware first.
You
not
said
Virginia.
Delaware.
Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia is one of them.
Carolinas, North and South Carolina.
Yep.
So that's what, 8?
8.
So I need 3 more. Tennessee?
Nope. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. New Hampshire is one of them. So
Okay.
That's 9. I'm literally looking right at it.
Maine? That was probably Canadian at that point. Canada at that point. Not Ohio, right? So did I say Pennsylvania?
No, you didn't. But
Pennsylvania. Damn, how did I miss that one?
There's
Fucking
2
their
more.
neighbors. Did I say Jersey?
You did.
Okay, good.
I wonder if you already said this other one, but the other one also think East Coast. This one is like a little. This one. Is,
all right, I'm gonna recap.
Yeah.
Jersey, Pennsylvania, Vermont. Vermont's on there.
No.
Vermont's on. Okay,
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, Jersey, Pennsylvania, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Delaware, Virginia, North and South Carolina.
You're missing 3 more.
I said Rhode Island, right?
Yeah,
On that list.
you did.
3 more.
You're missing 3 more. You didn't say the 2 ones, and then this one, this other one that I'm thinking of. I'm saying stay East Coast, but it's always one that throws the loop in. Like it doesn't feel like it should belong there, but it does obviously.
Trying to figure out how. Am I north or south?
You are 2 of them are north, and one of them is very north. One of them is Mason-Dixon line, and the other one is south. I'll give you the hint.
Michigan?
No, Mason-Dixon line, north, east.
Yeah.
East. Got the right letter.
Maine?
No.
I already said Maine. What the fuck's north? It starts with an M.
Come on.
Massachusetts?
Yes.
That didn't say Massachusetts?
No, you didn't.
Shit. How did I forget that one?
There's another one that you're going to be like, how did I forget this one? This one's Mason-Dixon line.
Tennessee.
No.
By Tennessee.
No.
Isn't it Mason-Dixon line north-south?
Yeah,
so
but
Tennessee's right
but
at the...
I'm pretty sure I may not be right on the Mason-Dixon line, but it depends on which southerner you
The
speak to.
Carolinas.
Yes.
Right?
Virginia.
Virginia.
Delaware. What are you forgetting there? It's got a woman's name.
The woman's name?
It's got a woman's name in it.
Now I'm even more confused. I want to say Virginia, but I already said that.
Yeah.
Come
on.
Jamonly.
You know it. You know it. New Jersey, Delaware, Pennsylvania, Virginia.
Drawing blank now. Now this I'm really getting frustrated.
Another hint.
Yeah.
Jesus' mother.
Maryland. Oh fuck. God damn, how did I forget that one?
I forgot originally if you said it in the original one.
No, dude, I didn't say that. Dude, I completely forgot about it.
And now the last one's in the South. This one you should get after, actually. It's in the South.
Georgia.
Yes. Good job.
Did not really Georgia was one of the
right, that's ones. The one I was referring to always throws me off.
Fuck, how did I forget Maryland?
It's like, dude, there are those right here in like the Northeast. There's a lot of states that you just don't, it blends.
I've been to Maryland a bunch
Maryland's
of times.
nice.
The Inner Harbor, it's also a shithole too. We were talking, remember Mike on Metal Mike with his concert where he broke his leg?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
That was fun.
Yeah,
everyone go enjoy your freedom. Take advantage of it. That's what it's there for. I hate when people say you're taking advantage of something. Yeah, motherfucker, I am. I am taking advantage of it.
Live it.
That's what it's for.
People sacrifice their lives for this freedom, so live your damn best
Enjoy
life.
yourself.
And
but be
kind
others. Yeah. Be kind others. That's the thing is with this freedom comes responsibility. And the responsibility is don't be a fucking piece of shit.
Absolutely. Be great, guys.
Share the freedom. Don't get in people's way. I don't know why that's a thing I have to say, but they do. You ever fucking drive in this state? Everyone just wants to get in your way.
Right. Exactly.
You're in a hurry. Get the fuck out of my way. Yeah, I'm driving. I'm not trying to walk somewhere. If you're not in a hurry, take your fucking bicycle then. Fuck off. Like, what do you mean? I'm not rushing, but I'm not trying to be doing 65 in the left lane. Move the fuck over.
Yep.
That's my rant for
I fucking love it.
But enjoy your freedoms.
Enjoy your freedoms. You heard it here, episode 236. Enjoy it. Happy birthday, America. Have a good day. Be safe. Love you guys. We out.
See you next week.